Okay, so now we're going to talk about the divorce decree. I filed for divorce with, I think it was Spite's Law Firm, which is a family and criminal law firm. The office that I went to was in Canton. I believe the attorney's name was Holly, or her legal aid's, or whatever, legal secretary's name was Holly, or both of them were Holly, I don't know. So the divorce was final in September of 2021. The main highlights of the custody, our son was 18 at the time, so he wasn't in the divorce decree. Our daughter was 12 at the time. The highlights were we alternate holidays, alternate weekends, and Wednesday nights for dinner. I had her Wednesday nights for dinner. David got primary custody. I was secondary custody because I wanted her to stay in the house. I didn't want the house by myself. I didn't want to take care of it. I didn't want to pay for it. Too much. So, and then I got gynecological control of the 12-year-old, which the main point was just if she was under 18 and wanted to have an abortion, she would have to get my approval. And then I would have to go with her to the OBGYN anytime. So I made sure the divorce decree was correct online when I got the notice that it was final. It was correct online in September of 2021. I changed my name. I didn't change my name on my social security card until December or ish of last year. And so I had to go get a copy of the divorce decree. So it was just wrong. It said I got primary custody in the main thing, but then the parental guidance document in the back said David had primary custody of Madison, and then the primary document said we had 2 minor children, and we only had 1 minor child. So I don't know what happened there. It changed at least once. I continued to try and contact my attorney after David refused to let me see Madison anymore. I was going to Michael's place of employment, Publix, on 92 in Woodstock by the QT there, or Roswell, Woodstock. I think it's Woodstock. The freak shows started showing up. The fake Michael started showing up, and I saw Chuck there one time. I didn't know what to do. I think they switched Michael's car. He had a white Accord, 2-door. It looked a little different to me when I saw it, but I didn't really get a good look at it, so maybe not. But one time, I think one of the last times I saw him there, I went in and I asked him where his car was, because I went every Sunday, because he said he worked Sundays, just to say hi and see if he needed anything, check in with him. And I asked him where his car was. He said it was in the parking lot, and I said, well, I didn't see it there. So he went out to check, and then I don't know. I don't know if he came back in or not. I think that was the last time I saw him at work. I tweeted Publix corporate HR, and I said, could you please check his driver's license and make sure that's him there, because they're all different heights, I think, and it was just really weird. So there's that. Filed, it was correct. Changed afterwards. Okay, so then the little public service notice. I didn't realize until after the second divorce that the people that kidnapped me, Charles Frederick Seabolt and Loretta Ann Lysett Seabolt, have been harvesting my eggs, my reproductive eggs. So I see all these little copper-haired children running around, and I didn't think anything of it at first, but then I saw this one at the Charlotte International Airport, and I looked just like her when I was that teeny. And she has this copper hair color, and she's teeny, and I'm going, that has to be my kid. There's no way around it. And the woman that was watching her, neither one of them had that color hair. And it was one of the people that worked at Disney when I was there. So, men, spermicidal condoms, throw them in the toilet, both. And ladies, pee on your tampons, pads, get off the organ donor list, even if you're not a negative, especially if you're a negative. Stay away from the whores, but they can rape people and they won't even know. They rape men, they rape women. I mean, maybe sometimes they don't even rape you. Maybe they just harvest your whatever. So, I mean, they can use insulin, they can use chloroform, they can use any kind of date rape drug, I guess, and any kind of sedative. So there's a million different ways you can incapacitate someone, and they never even know it. Someone out there, because they keep telling me these things are civil, expecting me to sue them. Well, technically, you can't sue someone until you press charges and they tell you that or either they go through the case and it's not guilty, or it is civil, but these things aren't civil. So maybe if you have someone out there that came into a civil court, maybe you could set precedence, and when you win the case, say you want criminal charges or maximum criminal sentences, and you take all the money or whatever they'll give you. So maybe you could set precedence or something. Just an idea. Okay, that's it for this video.